What's up, everyone? Stefan, You Break I Fix, in my dent shop. I wanted to show you my mobile PDR setup. Everything's a work in progress with me. I will constantly be improving on and making it better. But this is what I've got right now. I've got a sign that I set up, let people know what I'm doing, and also if they need dents, they stop me. I take a look at them, give them a quote, and get something scheduled right away. I've got an umbrella holder with a patio umbrella. It gives me a good amount of shade. Sun's off to the distance now, so the shade's all the way over there. But it's still very useful. And not only that, I can use this hitch mount. I have a bar in the car that I put there, and I can glue pull off of that bar with a ratchet strap. I'll show you that in a minute. I've got my Get a Grip umbrella set up with the 6-inch. This thing is just amazing how you can adjust this anywhere you want. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. So I mean, it's amazing how adjustable it is. Wherever you need it, you can put it there. I've got 3 pack outs. This one's got all my R&I tools. There's a whole bunch of bit sets under there. Got my power tools, my hand tools. I've also, that doesn't normally happen. So I got my dolly here in case I wanted to take the pack outs out and make a cart. Not only that, I've got the VIP pack out top right up here. It just stays up there, and then I can have a cart wherever I go. Got my lights stored here. I've got a Limident, I've got a Stucky, and I've got a reflection board on a suction cup, all at hand. A few more R&I tools, a hood prop. This is actually a mobile seat right there. This is a Milwaukee heat gun, cordless, very useful. That mobile seat right there. I got it from Matco, but I'm sure you can buy it from anywhere. Kind of handy. Holds up nice and small. Okay, back here is the meat and potatoes. Oh, we got a little hornet hanging out. Thank you. Garbage can. These clean my hands. Glass cleaner. There's a magnet in here holding the torch down right there from Harbor Freight. So it just doesn't go anywhere. Then the meat and potatoes. My light stand for my Limident light. It's my preferred mobile light stand, especially since it fits in here. My curved tools, my door tools, some whale tails, these snap-on radiator hose pick tools. Awesome, especially on aluminum or for finer details. I got some 4-foot long tools. That's why I made the drawer 4 foot long. It also holds my JVF retention system, a better bar, door jammer, whole bunch of things in there. This is a recent purchase, Dent Flex flat bar. I am looking forward to really using this. I haven't really done anything that needed it yet. Looking forward to that. Our friend the Hornet's in my drawer now. There you go, buddy. Top drawer. Glue pulling drawer. So you would think it's all Kiko, but it's not. There is some Cam Auto stuff in here. Love that slide hammer. Love the Cam Auto tabs. The smart puller. The different crease feet for that. But obviously, very happy to have all my Kiko L2E stuff with me. And my Dent Reaper tabs, just re-upped on these. These are consumables. You will have to buy them again every now and then, but they make you lots of money. Got a magnet here. It's currently holding razor blades. Glue pulling, sanding, buffing drawer, hammer drawer. It's also got my Dent Slayer AR9, my cold glue tabs. I love this Glexo blending hammer. And I love these Kiko blending hammers. Handles, Willy Quick door jammer, knockdowns, wedges, glue tabs, tips. Awesome crease tabs from Cam Auto. More awesome crease tabs from Cam Auto. I mean, if they're in here, that means I'm playing with them. Kiko stuff. Got some Anson finishing tabs. Great pulling tabs. Laka tabs. Tips for knocking down. All my knockdown shock blockers. This is the I call it my Mario edition. Stainless. This one's stainless too. It's just the inner. Bomber knockdown from Anson. They're all stuck together because most of them have magnets. Back here I have all the tip covers I use, along with a couple little wire tools, which honestly, these have fixed dents. Laugh if you want, but these have fixed dents. K-tip. These things are awesome. Black Magic PDR tips. I've got, I think, every size you can have. You need them all. These are money. Black Magic PDR tips. Cherry caps. Anson. I think there's a green apple caps. These things are awesome. Different tools require different caps, so you need a variety. Wedges. My inspection wedge 2.0. That battery's dead. I gotta recharge it. This one is charged. It's also useful. Edgy Tools wedge light. Stuckey's wedges are my favorite wedges. I think they're called a Talon. Don't quote me on that. And Kiko's bed cap removal tool. Love this thing. Fan, gloves, business cards, window, guard. Sorry, couldn't think of the word. On this side, I have more PDR stuff, just kind of the accessories. There's a magnet here holding my propane heat gun. Yes, I have multiple heat guns. Here's a plug-in heat gun. And I have that because sometimes customers allow me to use their power. I also have an inverter. If I run the engine, I can run a heat gun off of the car. I do have an extension cord in the back. This is a cymbal stand for drum kit. It doubles as my heat gun holder. This is that pole that fits in my umbrella holder to pull with a ratchet strap if I want to pull my pull tower. Doodah from JVF. My 5 or 6 foot hail rod, I don't remember. Another power source. This is a power station, more mobile than having to be attached to the car. I built this wall here, and that's to protect me from any flying tools in case of a collision. And the problem is that now my mirror doesn't work, but I have solved that. And stick around, I will show you how. This is my co-pilot's station. There she is, my co-pilot. And then all of her supplies are in here. Leash, towel, treats, you know, some stuff, paper towels. I've got some social media stuff up here. As you guys know, I do social media. A tripod, suction cup, cell phone holder. I've also got a microphone, a lens, wide angle lens. So I've got stuff for social media up here. Plenty of water. Dog bowl. Saying I had an extension cord. Down here I have things I rarely use. I needed to make sure I had access to the spare tire as well. I got extra glue. Scan tool. Sometimes you gotta clear codes to make things like automatic gates work again. This is my Atlas tab kit. Extra glue tabs. Sometimes you need some Atlas tabs, you never know. Different glues in case of different weathers. This is my hot climate collision glue. When it gets really hot, you need that dense layer hot climate collision glue. Regularly I use Cam Auto collision glue, but I've got some PDR glues in here as well. Some I haven't tried, some I have. I like to keep a lot of glues on me at all times. One more thing that's over here is the shrinking box. This is a Cam Auto CBH 300. I also have my DeWalt belt sander because you got to have something to clean the paint off on the inside. And also in here, some keyboard duster. This is how I cool the metal. And in here that I can't reach is a can of epoxy primer. So it's for the back side of the panel, so the corrosion protection afterwards. There's also some cavity wax in there. So as I was saying, from now, since I made this wall behind me, which also holds my tablet I use for the business and the credit card reader I use to charge people, I only have wood in my mirror now. So if you haven't noticed yet, this is actually a Wolfbox dash cam. And with this, I can now see out the back side of my car. I can see out the back again. It's nice to be able to do so. I mean, I am able to drive with just mirrors, but I can't really see my blind spots because of the wood paneling that's there. I can't see out the back window anymore. So with this camera, I can see my blind spots now. I can adjust my view. There's the front camera. There's both cameras. And it's really quite useful. You got the time and date. Also GPS data over here. It will tell me which direction I'm headed and my miles per hour. And if we're not recording, we could take a picture, get recordings. This was earlier today. It was an easy setup. I did have to run a camera to the back, and then it's a USB power, which I decided to hide along the headliner and through the trim. And then there's a cord for the GPS antenna, which is optional. If you don't want the miles per hour data and your direction, you can just not do the antenna. That's it, guys. I hope you appreciated this rundown of my mobile PDR setup. And yeah, if you're in Connecticut and you need dents repaired, make sure to hit up My Dent Shop LLC.